That's it. Using grass carp for sashimi. That's right. You only deserve to use this kind of low-grade ingredient.
Damn, did I see that correctly? It's actually pufferfish. One of the most poisonous fish.
Only a god can. Cunning dragon country person. He must be using the fish to coexist with the pufferfish, contaminating the fish with a small amount of tetrodotoxin, greatly enhancing the taste sensation.
As expected of Sir Zhaolang, any small trick cannot escape your discerning eye.
My Eastern Oceans, most powerful god of cookery, merely processing it via contamination, dreaming of defeating me. Arrogant dragon country person, must be taught a lesson.
What the heck is he doing? Busy for half a day. And there isn't a single slice of sashimi?
Exactly, he doesn't even know that making sashimi requires a thin knife, holding a kitchen knife, just hacking away. Truly an embarrassment to the dragon country.
Oh my god, everyone look quickly. The grass carp he just threw into the water. Is there a piece of flesh missing from its body?
What miraculous knife skills could this be? The correct way to make sashimi?
No, this is impossible. This must be fake.
What?
Half an hour later.
Dragon country person, I admit I underestimated your ability. But you think you can defeat me with a plate of contamination processed grass carp? Dream on.
Don't rush. My sashimi hasn't even started yet.
What? You are lying. Isn't this your finished product?
No. This is just an appetizer. As for the true masterpiece, you seem to have forgotten. In the fish tank, there is still one more ingredient.
Arrogant dragon country person. Are you seriously trying to make pufferfish sashimi? My Eastern Ocean has specialized in sashimi for 100 years. Yet we dare not handle tetrodotoxin. That is the realm of the gods.
You dare not. Because you are incompetent. Remember, if you are unskilled, practice more. True sashimi requires no excessive embellishment. It only needs to retain the inherent freshness of the ingredient. Pufferfish sashimi complete. You may now kneel and welcome your god.
Impossible. How could the tetrodotoxin be handled so quickly? You are greatly lying.
If not, why don't you try it first? Anyway, it must be you who judges this delicacy.
Your conscience. Very wicked. Trying to poison me. Mr. Ba, you quickly go and taste the dish.
Mr. Zhaolang, this.
He can't do it. Such precious ingredients. How can I let a mangy dog benefit? Don't be a coward. If you dare not eat it, then I win this cooking battle.
You underestimate my Eastern Ocean warrior. I can eat it, but it must be after you.
Wait. Since they can find someone to taste test, then so can we. I will eat it for you.
Chairman Liu, you.
Say no more. I believe in your ability. If I really have an accident, remember to light an incense stick for me.
What I mean is, the ingredients are too precious. Don't eat too much.
Chairman Liu, is there anything uncomfortable? This pufferfish. What does it taste like after all?
My neither language cannot describe this taste. That smooth, fresh and lively taste. It's just like I have turned into a fish, soaring freely in the ocean. Divine quality. This is absolutely divine cuisine.
Mr. Xiaolong, you cannot eat it. This pufferfish is highly poisonous. Liu Bingbing is fine, because he took the antidote first. This is a poisonous scheme to frame you.
Mr. Sun, it seems you have read books, but not many. Don't you know that there is no antidote for pufferfish poison yet?
Anyway, you just cannot eat it.
Truly judging a gentleman's heart by the measure of a petty person. How about I taste it? For your master again?
Young Master Sun, look quickly. Someone really died. This thing is indeed poisonous.
Shut up, idiot. He is pretending.
Old man. At such an old age, you still love playing tricks so much.
Although the young man is uninteresting, his skill is indeed astonishing. The pufferfish meat is tender yet firm, fresh and sweet upon tasting. At first taste, it is bland and tasteless, but a sweet, subtle fragrance emerges upon careful tasting. It can be said to be the undisputed king of freshness.
Haven't you made up your mind yet? Only the last slice is left.
A gentleman does not stand under a crumbling wall. This cooking battle ended without either side tasting the other's dish. It's a draw. Mr. Sun, let's go.
Coward.
Let us raise our arms and cheer for the hero who defeated the Eastern Ocean and saved Dragon Country, the new god of cookery, Liu Bai.
God of cookery. God of cookery.
God of cookery. God of cookery.
Congratulations, host, you have obtained the title of Dragon Country God of Cookery. Phase 2 mission activated. Ingredient and kitchenware vault open. Please, host, continue to promote Dragon Country culinary culture. The number of accepted people reaches a certain proportion and receive the reward.
Even the mainland of Dragon Country couldn't accept its own food culture. It seems the road ahead is long, and we still need to work hard.
There are 5 million in this card. It is my gift of gratitude to you.
Chairman Liu, the money for my entry fee. You already paid in advance. 5 servings of beef noodles, totaling 250,000.
Why call me Chairman Liu? That's too formal. Do you still remember the first time we met? What you called me?
Chairman, this is bad. People from the 3 major catering groups have broken in.
Hide quickly and don't make a sound. They mean trouble, understand?
As expected of the patron of the new god of cookery. Chairman Liu, your arrogance is truly growing. You dare to block the 3 of us?
Shi Weishun, Jishan Fang, and Aoshai. 3 of the Dragon countries for great culinary giants are here. You just barged in like this. Are you trying to take revenge on behalf of the Sun family? Are you declaring war on our culinary association?
Misunderstanding, it's all a misunderstanding. You 4. Take the young men on the ground outside. Compensate each person 100,000 yuan. Yes.
I appreciate General Manager Qian's goodwill. You truly live up to the name Qian Duodua.
Chairman Liu, you flatter me. Actually, we are here today for something. Why waste words with this woman? Liu Bingbing. Immediately hand over the fugu sashimi and the mapo tofu recipes. Otherwise, don't blame us for being impolite.
What arrogance! General Manager Wu, are you planning to seize them by force? You show no respect for the god of cookery. General Manager Qian, General Manager Zhao. Is this what you think too?
We are not. That's right, the 3 of us already discussed and agreed. Call your god of cookery out. He's just a street vendor who got lucky and obtained the recipe. I'm honoring him by demanding the recipe.
I heard someone was looking for me.
You're the god of cookery? You bastard, you're messing with me.
Don't be afraid. As the god of cookery, carrying some knives with me is perfectly reasonable, right?
Don't come closer. I am the general manager of Alshaik. How dare you hurt me?
Just a little scratch. I told you not to be afraid. Just now. You were the one who wanted my recipe.
I. General Manager Wu was very offensive just now. Please, God of Cookery, calm your anger. We will certainly send a gift later to express our apologies. Since the God of Cookery is unwilling to part with it, then we will.
No. I agree.
You agree? Thank you, God of Cookery. Now more people in Dragon Country can finally taste your delicious food. 50 million for each dish. 100 million. 200 million at most. If you ask for more, then we will.
You misunderstand me. I don't need money. I just have an idea. I need your cooperation.
What noble intentions, God of Cookery. Since you are willing to give us the secret recipe for free, then the three of us shouldn't be so unappreciative, right? Please rest assured. Whatever your needs are, we will certainly go all out.
My idea is very simple. I hope that everyone in Dragon Country can learn how to cook. And everyone can become a god of cookery.
Truly a delusional lunatic. Mr. Zhao, Mr. Qian. If anyone wants to stay, then can stay. I'm leaving first.
Do you know how preposterous your idea is? To want everyone in Dragon Country to know how to cook not only requires many simple, easy to learn, and free gourmet recipes, but also requires the prices of cooking utensils and ingredients to be driven down. No wonder they don't support you. Don't be discouraged. How about we simplify the process a bit? Let's start by enabling everyone in the Jiangqing Culinary Association to learn how to cook first.
President Liu, don't worry. I can't guarantee for the others. But Mr. Chan will definitely come back.
You're that confident?
Look. Didn't he just come back?
Who is it?
Mr. Qian and the other two have already gone home. Do you have any other instructions?
No, I don't. You should also get off work early and go home.
Alright, if anything happens, please remember to call me again.
It seems some people were confident too soon. Didn't I tell all of you to go home?
Chairman Liu, it's me. Zhao Guang, may I ask if the god of cookery is here?
It seems some people celebrated too soon. I am here, Mr. Zhao. Please come in.
Zhao Guang, didn't you say you were going back to spend time with your children? Old Qian, I finally managed to get ahead of you this time. Stop joking, stop joking. God of cookery, God of cookery, God of cookery. Could you elaborate further on your plan? I am very interested. Me too.
No rush. I think we are still missing a
translated and narrated by M.
key person.
That's the situation. Elderba, I failed. That lowly street vendor is too difficult to deal with. He actually tried to use the secret recipe to threaten our three families into working for him.
I knew it wouldn't go smoothly. But the secret recipe for sashimi must be obtained. Do you know? Dragon Country cuisine is currently in grave danger. The foreign culinary world, they have already joined forces, preparing to target the Dragon Country culinary world.
What?
It's all because of this damn street stall. How dare they openly offend the Eastern Ocean god of cookery? Yet I have to bear the consequences. Now that things have come to this, we must obtain the secret recipe. Only then can we seek the forgiveness of Sir Zhao Lang and the foreign powers.
I understand. I will continue to find a way.
Are you sure that you left with those two families?
Of course, I personally saw those two families furiously getting into their cars and leaving.
Then I can rest assured. That young man is arrogant and overbearing, ignorant of the immensity of the world. How dare he offend 3 catering giants at once? Furthermore, the Sun family hates him to the core. It can be said that his enemies are spread throughout the entire Dragon Country culinary world. Very good. The advantage is mine.
Elderba, I just remembered something. That street vendor and President Liu Bingbing's relationship is not simple. But President Liu and you.
I know what you want to say. Go ahead and do it. I only want the secret recipe, for the sake of the entire Dragon Country culinary world. What does it matter if I sacrifice a niece?
Elderba's great righteousness. God of cookery, your plan is truly brilliant.
Liu Bingbing's office. President Liu, so fast. You've already received Mr. Ma Xiaoyu.
Your woman is in my hands. There is a car outside, turn right. I give you 3 minutes.
What did you say?
I've given you the address.
Some factory.
If you don't arrive in 10 minutes, you can collect your woman's corpse. Boss, from the Culinary Association. To here should be 124 kilometers. He probably can't make it in 10 minutes, right? What the hell do you know? We need him to be frantic with worry, so he won't have time to find help. But didn't we say we were going to ask him for the secret recipe? What if on the dark road, he gets into a car accident? I completely forgot. Why didn't you remind me? Buddha and God bless. That street vendor no. God of cookery, you must arrive safely. You concern the future of Dragon Country. Boss, this is bad. That street vendor has charged in. What? I didn't expect you could fight so well. Why are you standing there stunned? Attack him. You attack him. Attack. Don't come any closer. I'm trained, you know. Where did you pull that cleaver from?
I told you long ago. As the god of cookery, it's perfectly reasonable for me to carry a cleaver, right?
Reasonable my ass. Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I'll shoot. Boss, my leg. Do you see this? This is the real deal. Put the knife down.
In the system space, what is the quality of the stored kitchen utensils? Can they be materialized at any time?
Ensure that the host can retrieve the tools at any time. Street vendor, you should know what I want. Hand it over. Wait. Don't try any tricks on me. Otherwise, I'll shoot her dead. Wait. Throw the secret recipe onto my shoe. I believe in the wrist strength of you chefs. You should be able to do it.
Lower your head.
That's impossible. Where did you get that knife?
I told you a long time ago. As the god of cookery, it's perfectly reasonable for me to carry knives. Why are you surprised?
Don't come closer. You can't kill me. I am Brother Buck. Useless failure who ruins everything. You failed the mission and now you're selling out, Brother Buck. Killing you would be letting you off easy. There's still one fish that slipped through the net.
You're quite alert.
Impossible. I clearly shot you in the chest. How are you not dead yet?
Guess. Fortunately, the system was alert and materialized in advance, a frying pan to block the bullet.
You must have just worn a bulletproof vest beforehand. Doesn't matter, one shot isn't enough. Have another shot.
System, you are truly awesome.
Host, what you are currently experiencing is the chef's ultimate arcana. I have insight and swift hand. As long as the phase 2 mission is completed, you will be able to obtain such a reward.
Understood. Understood. I will definitely redouble my efforts, striving to complete the mission soon. Chairman Liu, you. That Wu Ding deserves to die. He dared to poison her. Chairman Liu.
Liu Bingbing's office.
Chairman Liu. Yesterday.
Yesterday, thank you for saving me. I'll go see if they have arrived.
That wretched Uncle Liu. We agreed you'd call me the next time you set up a stall. And here you are, quietly, without a word, gaining the title of God of Cookery. And now you won't even set up a stall anymore.
I apologize, Mr. Ma. It was my oversight. I invited you this time hoping you could help.
Why call me Mr. Ma? We're about the same age. You can call me Brother Ma for help. But afterward, you must cook all those delicious dishes again. I want to eat my fill all at once.
Don't worry, Brother Ma. Those are minor matters. I have an idea. I'd like to borrow the network under your name. And the television platform.
The matter from last night has been handled. That person surnamed Ba, after learning the assassin had an accident, fled abroad overnight. You shouldn't even think about coming back in this lifetime. God of Cookery, I didn't expect you to truly be skilled in both the pen and the sword, to think you were bare-handed, and managed to counter-kill the gunman. After we arrived that night. Which hospital did you take Chairman Liu to? She recovered very well today.
The film was translated
Zhao,
and
don't pry into
narrated
other
by
people's
M.
private
Media.
affairs.
Everyone, come and see.
Hello, dear audience friends. The International God of Cookery Competition, Dragon Country Regional Qualifiers, concluded yesterday. Recommended by the Jiangqing Culinary Association. A contestant who started from a street stall, grassroots contestant Liu Bai, overpowered a host of famous chefs and won the title of Dragon Country God of Cookery. He will represent Dragon Country in the competition.
Good heavens, he didn't even enter the preliminaries. A street vendor who was internally nominated could actually defeat numerous famous chefs. They aren't even pretending anymore. It would be strange if there wasn't foul play.
Well, due to various reasons. Our side. We were unable to interview this newly appointed Dragon Country God of Cookery. However, according to insiders, our newly promoted Dragon Country God of Cookery can be said to have extremely high aspirations, and his ambition is far-reaching. Furthermore, after the competition, he actually shouted the slogan, "Everyone learns to cook."
That is absurd. He dares to make such an exaggerated claim.
No wonder the Dragon Country culinary scene constantly fails. So the God of Cookeries they select are all such fools. It is reported that a large number of dissatisfied individuals have arranged to go to the Jiangqing Culinary Association to protest. Stay tuned to this channel. We will bring you a more detailed report shortly. This is utter nonsense about foul play. Someone is fanning the flames, secretly manipulating public opinion. I suspect it's that person named Ba. He often slandered me before.
Currently, a large amount of inflammatory content and sarcastic remarks have appeared online. All criticism is directed at this International God of Cookery competition. Dragon Country is completely engulfed in public opinion turmoil. Should we immediately step forward to clarify?
I'm just afraid we won't be able to explain it clearly. Who would believe that the god of cookery comes from a humble background, but possesses astonishing culinary skills? At such a young age, he single-handedly challenged the entire Dragon Country culinary world. God of cookery, it seems you already have a plan.
Brother Ma. Your job has been taken.
Doesn't this suit your intentions?
Exactly. Therefore, next, what we need to do is not clarify, but continue to add fuel to the fire.
Liu Bingbing's office.
Following the continuous efforts of CEO Jian and CEO Zhao, the international community already knows about Dragon Country's scandal. The Jiangxing Culinary Association continues to play dead. I also hired people to spread various false rumors.
Thank you for your hard work, President Liu. Brother Ma, what are your preparations?
He will start a live broadcast in 5 minutes. However, are you sure you want to reveal the secret culinary recipe to everyone? That is worth 400 million.
Of course, didn't you? Also read my proposal? Only by letting everyone learn how to cook can Dragon Country give birth to more excellent chefs. The Dragon Country culinary scene can stand at the peak of the world.
Everyone wipe your drool. I don't need you to tell me. I know I'm handsome. Hey! Those who spam photos and leave addresses. Moderators, kick them out for me. I am a respectable person now. I am only interested in cuisine. Stop tempting me with beauty. Exactly. The level of thinking that Dad Ma and I are astonishingly similar, truly my lifelong idol.
Father Ma wouldn't look at those undesirable people, and those ugly, ordinary people wouldn't even notice you. But Father Ma, as the disciplinary committee of the culinary scene, can you manage the atmosphere of the culinary scene? It's too embarrassing.
Exactly. The scandal of the Dragon Country World Competition has spread overseas. I can't even hold my head up while studying abroad. There's actually something like this. Let me check. That's outrageous. I cannot tolerate this. Hello. Contact the Dragon Country God of Cookery for me. Have him apologize live on all platforms the day after tomorrow. What? Can't be done. If you can't do it, I'll deal with you.
Brother Ma's acting skills
The film was
are truly masterful.
translated
The
and
trending topics
narrated
have
by
exploded.
Media.
The top one is Father Ma's furious outburst, rectifying the culinary scene. The second topic is the new god of cookery, kneeling and begging for mercy. Our plan succeeded.
We must also thank Sun Meng for their help, especially Elder Ba. Even though he fled abroad, he still didn't forget to assist Dragon Country in the development of its culinary industry.
What the country is most looking forward to now is your apology. Facing such a scandal, foreign countries will probably get involved too. Your National God of Cookery program is popular before it even airs. Now it's my turn to perform. Apologize? Apologize for what? Our program is fair and just. He is the God of Cookery. He is well deserved.
Some restaurants in Eastern Ocean.
Sir Zhao Lang.
Your plan is excellent. This time, the Dragon Country God of Cookery is utterly doomed.
It's all thanks to Sir Zhao Lang. Without your financial support, I couldn't have done it this well. This street vendor. Just wait to be ruined and disgraced.
Mr. Ba. You are mistaken.
Sir Zhao Lang. Please enlighten me.
Why only broadcast in Dragon Country?
Are you suggesting?
I want to unite with the gods of cookery from America, Europa, and other nations. Lift the live broadcast restrictions, so he will be ruined and disgraced worldwide. And disappear from the culinary world forever.
Sir Zhao Lang. That is truly brilliant. That is truly brilliant.
At the apology press conference to the Dragon Country culinary community.
This apology event is too popular. I almost didn't manage to grab an entry spot. This year's God of Cookery is famous now, too. However, it's infamy. Strange. Major foreign media outlets actually showed up. It's even being broadcast live globally online. Is Ma Xiaoyun's influence that significant?
What are you saying? These people are just here to watch the spectacle. I'm truly speechless. If you're going to apologize, just apologize. Why let foreign media in too? Now look what happened.
Have anything you want to say to the audience?
I only have one sentence. Everyone, watch closely. Listen carefully. You will definitely gain a lot.
Gain a lot? Mr. Shaolin, as the invited guest, the only foreign god of cookery, what are your thoughts?
There's an ancient saying in Dragon Country. A wise man submits to circumstances. Mr. Ma Xiaoyun is very sensible. I will strengthen my cooperation with him. Yes.
I am truly sorry. I have caused trouble for everyone.
A woman's tool for work. Apology is unacceptable.
You all of Dragon Country. You actually let a woman come up here and make a fool of yourself. Where's the god of cookery of Dragon Country? Make him come out and kneel down to apologize.
Everyone has misunderstood. My apology is because today is not an apology conference, but rather the promotional conference for our national god of cookery.
Promotional conference for the National God of Cookery.
These dishes are mapo tofu, pickled cabbage and tofu stew, preserved egg and tofu salad, and tofu in sweet and sour sauce. All of these are
The film was
original culinary
translated
creations
and
by the god of
narrated
cookery
by
of Dragon
Beggar.
Country.
Impossible. Tofu can only be made into tofu soup. This is recognized by the glorious culinary world of our Eastern Ocean.
Who says it's impossible? I told you long ago. You all are incapable. That doesn't mean others are incapable. Practice cooking more.
Bastard. God of cookery of Dragon Country. It's you again.
You despicable and shameless god of cookery of Dragon Country. You plan to frame us. You framed everyone. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to make enemies with the whole world?
No. I stand here to allow more people to understand Dragon Country cuisine, and more people to learn Dragon Country cuisine. This is also the purpose of the National God of Cookery program. Therefore, the secret recipes for these 4 dishes I will release for free.
The generous god of cookery of Dragon Country. People all over the world. Thank you for your gift.
Since no one has any objections, then after we kick out a certain irrelevant person, after being kicked out, we will begin the instruction.
What? Kick me out. Irrelevant person?
What else?
I am God of cookery of the Eastern Ocean? Your special guest? Say that again. Your secret recipe is being publicly released for free. Global live broadcast. Why can't I be present?
Because you are too ugly. It affects my teaching.
You.
Mr. Shaolin, stop being unreasonable. Netizens worldwide are waiting. Respected god of cookery, announce the secret recipe. If you still don't leave, we will take mandatory measures. Yes, hurry up and get out.
Yes, hurry up and get out. Mr. Andre, this is serious. I am watching the live broadcast. By giving away the value of A priceless culinary secret recipe. He not only reversed his previous negative image, but also let the world know about the National God of Cookery program. The Dragon Country God of Cookery is extraordinary. Mr. Andre, I am more afraid of his innovative ability. What ordinary chefs dream of? A culinary secret recipe, for him, seems easily attainable. To be able to become the god of cookery of a nation, who among them is not a genius? Who among them lacks depth? Geniuses and geniuses are still different. Dragon Country, a genius emerging from this culinary desert. However, Mr.
Media.
Soybeans are skyrocketing. Even tofu is becoming unaffordable. As long as I can become a chef. What does it matter if ingredients are expensive? I've already sold my car. I must stake everything on this.
Thank you to everyone here, and friends online, for your support of All People's Chef God this program. Today, we won't talk about secret recipes. We will discuss the Dragon Country ingredients I have discovered.
How could Dragon Country possibly have new ingredients?
How could Dragon Country possibly have new ingredients?
Impossible. Even the experts said that Dragon Country's climate and soil quality are poor. Both the taste and nutrition of the food cannot keep up with ingredient development. This can only be considered a fake. Even if you kill me today, or force me to jump off the building, I still won't eat a single bite of Dragon Country ingredients. Prepared food.
Laughable. Dragon Country ingredients. Even Dragon Country's own people dare not eat them. What the hell are you recommending?
Exactly. Hurry up and announce the secret recipe. Otherwise, I'm unfollowing.
Liu Bai, you were made the chef god. Are you trying to make Dragon Country people eat grass?
Sun Meng, you bastard. Why are you causing trouble again? Security. Where is security?
Stop shouting, Chairman Liu. Your security guards were dealt with by me long ago. What's the matter? Why are you so eager to drive me away? Are you afraid that I will expose your scam?
What scam? Stop talking nonsense here.
Me talking nonsense? You are operating under the guise of All People's Chef God, relying on announcing secret recipes to gather popularity, and then capitalizing on the ingredient shortage. You launch a local ingredient to make a huge profit, and then run away. Me talking nonsense? I didn't expect your methods to be so crude. Trying to fool everyone with a few blades of grass? You couldn't even bother to buy a testing report?
Chef God, sir, I have the testing report. The data is astonishing. Why are you all staring at me? I'm not late, am I? Zhao Guang. Quick, quick, quick. There really is a testing report. Could it be that this is just a well-packaged scam?
I told you. How could pie fall from the sky? What the hell is this god of cookery? The dream of everyone learning to cook. I see. They were just eyeing the money in our wallets.
You are actually stupid enough to use Zhao Guang as a shill. All the actors are in position. Now it's time to announce the price, right? Tell me, how much money? I'll take it all.
Young Master Sun is generous. The price is 200,000.
How much did you say? You want 200,000 for a plate of grass?
200,000 per stock.
Liu Bai. You heartless scoundrel. Young Master Sun kindly offered to buy your ingredients. And it's fine if you're not grateful, but you're extorting him?
I apologize. I sell things based on the person. Ordinary people get it for free. As for the two of you, I must charge a mental distress fee. Because the moment I see you two, I feel like throwing up.
You.
What do you mean you? If you can't afford it, hurry up and get lost. Don't interrupt our live stream.
Buy. Of course I'll buy it. I was almost distracted by you. However, as the buyer, I should at least know the basic information about the ingredients, right? Chef Liu. Why don't you make up? No, why don't you introduce it to everyone again?
All right. Since the customer has a request, I will certainly satisfy it. This ingredient has a tender texture and a delicious flavor, a unique taste, and is safe to eat.
The film was translated
Furthermore, it contains
and
rich nutrients.
narrated by M Media.
It can be seen everywhere in Dragon Country. Its shape is unique. I have named it Chives.
Just because you say it's safe doesn't mean it is. And just because you say it's nutritious doesn't mean it is.
If you don't believe me, we have contacted domestic and international, renowned testing agencies, and they issued a testing report overnight.
Testing data is too easy to fake. Unless someone tastes the dish.
Of course. Friends present here. Who is willing?
No, I have a suitable candidate here. They should be arriving soon.
Sun Mang, what do you mean? Are you looking for a dead person to test the dish?
This is a rare patient with severe allergies. Any ingredient for him is like poison. Using him to test the dish couldn't be better. See? We can determine the quality of the ingredient based on his reaction. If he has no reaction, then it proves that this ingredient is definitely fake.
You are just being unreasonable. We
Excellent chefs never pick their diners. If you choose to let him test the dish, I have no objection.
It smells so good. Besides the fresh aroma of eggs, there is also a scent I have never smelled before. Is this the aroma of chives? I really want to try a bite.
I hate eggs the most, but today feels very special. I really want to eat it. Could it be that adding chives is the correct way to prepare eggs?
It smells so appetizing. Are chives really a legitimate ingredient? No, the patient has no reaction. It seems I was overthinking it.
The secret recipe chives and eggs is complete. You can have your person taste the dish now.
Then I shall see how genuine your ingredients are. I knew it was fake.
Sun Meng, isn't the person you found allergic to food? Why is he eating so happily? Are you also our shill? Your acting as a shill is terrible.
Impossible. This is impossible. Isn't he sick? Right, his allergy didn't flare up. These ingredients must be fake. You ate fake ingredients. Are you feeling uncomfortable?
No. I feel warm all over. I feel more energetic than before.
There must be some special anomaly. Feel it again.
If I absolutely had to say, if there's anything unusual, does standing tall count?
You are already so old, and still standing tall? That's nonsense.
This is indeed an anomaly. I forgot to tell everyone. Chives can warm and nourish the liver and kidneys. In other words, it can enhance male potency.
Damn. No wonder this patient is so old, yet can still stand tall. So, where can I buy this? What I mean is, a friend of mine needs it.
I remember, I seem to have seen this vegetable next to the vegetable patch. What a pleasant surprise.
We will announce shortly the selection criteria for chives and the secret recipe for scrambled eggs with chives. Of course, everyone can also come to Jishinfang and our Shuaishuan to purchase premium chives. Welcome, welcome.
Dragon Country is vast and rich in resources. There are many ingredients like chives, water lotus root and water celery in the water, matsutake mushrooms and BQP in the mountains, etc. Someone wants to impose a blockade. I think he is simply overthinking it. I think he is simply overthinking it.
Jiaolong. These chives, do they really have an aphrodisiac effect? Yes. Mr. Andre, I have already had someone test them. Chives, after simple processing, have an aphrodisiac effect. Of course, the most effective result
The
comes
film
from
was
his secret recipe.
translated and narrated
Is
by
it that
N
miraculous?
Media.
Then please ask Jiaolong to send some finished product to my home. I want to personally verify it. Jiaolong, do you think those ingredients he mentioned at the end are real or fake? Although the cooking method hasn't been figured out, but based on the test results, we deduce there is a high probability that it is a genuine ingredient. Damn it. The ingredient blockade must be lifted ahead of schedule. But it's only been less than 2 days. Dragon Country discovered a new ingredient with powerful effects. Naturally, the 5 major groups couldn't sit still. They sent me a message saying they want to lift the blockade and trade chives with Dragon Country. Truly a group of short-sighted capitalists. Despicable. Dragon Country has such good luck. They escaped a disaster. I was indeed too dismissive of him before. Who would have thought he would actually use chives to break the deadlock? Damn it. Mr. Andre, what's wrong? I received news that Dragon Country has submitted multiple ingredients to the Culinary Association. Jalon. We cannot wait any longer. The god of cookery of Dragon Country must disappear. What? Just one of his programs broke the years-long blockade on Dragon Country's ingredients, secret recipes, and even public opinion. If this continues, I fear the Dragon Country culinary world will make a comeback.
Liu Bai, our last program on the internet, completely blew up. Chives are selling like crazy all over the world. Look, the reservations for our next program have already exceeded 1 billion people. Our program is a complete success.
This is just the beginning. Chairman Liu, don't forget our goal. To let everyone in Dragon Country learn how to cook, and to let the Dragon...
Everyone, I'm especially honored today to be able to represent the Dragon Country team and participate.
You shameless dog, how dare you?
It's him, the savior of men worldwide, the greatest ingredient of the century, the discoverer of chives. Let us warmly welcome Liu Bai, the god of cookery of Dragon Country. Dragon Country god of cookery, I support you. Remember to publish more gourmet recipes involving chives.
You saved my dignity like God. You saved my family. Amen. There isn't even one Dragon Country audience member here. It seems this time we will have to fight alone.
I'm sorry. Ms. Liu, although she has no major injuries, her forehead was hit by flying debris. She's currently in a vegetative state. Whether she can wake up, it depends on fate.
How could this happen? Don't I have the system? System. Can you save her?
Autonomous task generation in progress. Generation complete. Task obtain the title of World God of Cookery. Reward treat Liu Bingbing. Task deadline 5 days. Do you accept?
Accept. World God of Cookery. It must be me. Get out of the way.
The last contestant has arrived. Unauthorized personnel, please leave. The competition is about to begin. All participating teams are in position. Next, we will announce the new rules for the competition to promote the development of world cuisine. Approved by the World Culinary Association. The competition format has changed from the original dish evaluation to a comparison based on cooking utensils, ingredients, secret recipes, and culinary culture. These 4 aspects will be compared. No specific judges will be appointed.
Arrogant Dragon Country person, dreaming of being the world god of cookery. Keep dreaming. You. Listen carefully to the rules. Otherwise, you will be eliminated. You'll be dead.
A total of 6 teams are participating in this session. Teams must draw lots to complete the task assigned on the lot. Each lot has 5 difficulty levels, from S to D. Points are scored for completing the task. Failure results in a 10-fold point deduction. A negative score results in elimination. The highest scorer will be the world god of cookery. Culinary points have been added to this competition, calculated based on each team's past performance. Culinary points can be used to offset failure deductions or apply for a task downgrade. The scores of each participating team are as follows.
This is clearly targeting our Dragon Country. This is unfair. I protest.
Protest invalid. If you must blame someone, blame the Dragon Country team for their poor past performance.
Our America has so many points. We have countless chances for error. What do you have to compete against me?
Now for the first round of competition. The drawing begins.
film was
First, please
translated
welcome the god of
and
cookery of America,
narrated by M.
Mr. Andre,
Media.
to the stage. America drew B-level difficulty.
Reduced to the lowest difficulty.
America uses 4 culinary points. Difficulty reduced to D level. America has 1,696 points remaining. Next, please invite the other teams to the stage to draw lots. Finally, invite the Dragon Country team contestant on stage to draw lots. It is regrettable, the Dragon Country team actually drew in a level difficulty task. Do you choose to downgrade the difficulty?
Dragon Country only has 1 point. They cannot even meet the minimum cost required for a downgrade. Host, please. Would he? The color of the steamed egg custard itself is quite pale. But he can't use black water to adjust the color. The perfectly good steamed egg is ruined now. It looks black and unappetizing. What a pity. This original steamed egg, compared to Elder Baw's boiled egg, still had the power to compete. It seems experience prevails.
What is this black stuff? I won't eat it. I'm afraid of being poisoned.
Truly, a wild boar cannot appreciate fine rice bran. 500,000 per bowl. Who would eat so sauce steamed egg?
Narrated by M Media.
If no one eats it, I'm raising the price. 1 million. Does anyone want to try it?
Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa, what's wrong? Grandpa.
Isn't this convenient? The old man clearly suffers from malnutrition. Can his body be healthy if he only eats tomatoes? Here, old man, eat something good.
What did you do to my grandpa? I'll kill you.
It must be poison. Induce vomiting quickly. Perhaps he can still be saved.
Yes.
Rest him.
A bunch of blind fools.
Wait. What did you just give me to eat?
Codenopsis. I added codenopsis. This old man clearly suffers from malnutrition, so I used food as a tonic. This is the Dragon Country cuisine's highest realm. Medicinal cuisine.
What? I have been a chef for so many years. This is the first time I've known that cuisine can cure diseases. This truly opens my eyes. No wonder a single dish costs 1 million. I also want to experience the taste of rejuvenation.
Medicinal cuisine must be prepared according to the symptoms. What happened just now was an exception. It is not rejuvenation in the true sense.
My name is Sun Liang, patriarch of the Sun family. You are so young, yet you have mastered such profound culinary skills. Dragon Country cuisine has a successor. Xiao Meng, quickly come and thank our benefactor. Elder Sun, wait a moment. I advise you to thoroughly check this first. The effect is so good. It is highly likely that some prohibited drug was added.
You brat. How dare you poison my grandpa? Why are you still standing there stunned? Quickly take my grandpa to the hospital.
With your despicable methods, you still think you can fool me when the competition ends? I will definitely unite the Dragon Country culinary world to blacklist you, to uphold integrity.
Truly a rotten old, high-ranking mad dog. I finally understand why the Dragon Country culinary world keeps losing battles.
Liu Bai, where are your teammates? Do you think one person intends to win the God of Cookery competition?
One person is enough to form a team. Why would I need teammates? As for the competition, as long as I want to, I will definitely win.
Anyone can brag. Miss Liu Bingbing has placed great hopes on you. According to the wager, if you lose, everything she owns will belong to young Master Sun, including herself. Aren't you worried at all?
So,
Therefore, I can help you. I cannot be the head chef, but as an assistant, I still have some talent. Didn't you see? Your cooking utensils have been tampered with. Time is running out. I can help you. However, your secret recipe.
I know. Aren't you just the honorary old scoundrel of the Culinary Association? No. The honorary elder president. Unfortunately, this is the god of cookery competition. There is only this much mapo tofu. And the judges haven't even eaten yet. How could it be your turn?
That's right, Elder Bao.
The
You
film
are a
was
special guest.
translated and
The work of
narrated
judging
by M Media.
is entrusted to us. The freshness and tenderness of the tofu, paired with the conflicting flavors of numbing and spicy, are skillfully fused together. A divine product, absolutely a divine masterpiece.
Utilizing the unique characteristics of the tofu, ensuring that every single piece maintains the temperature right out of the wok. Numbing, spicy, fresh, and fragrant. It can actually combine any two elements. The flavor is continuous and endless.
The tenderness and smoothness of the tofu neutralize the extremity of the chili peppers. Therefore, the damage to the skin can be completely ignored. Ladies can even eat more of it. I believe the title of God of Cookery has already been decided.
I disagree. The dishes of the other contestants haven't been reviewed yet. You can't jump to conclusions like that.
My old bones ache, my back hurts, and my legs are sore. Which one of you two will go review them?
Review what nonsense? How many years has it been since the God of Cookery competition has produced a new dish? It's always the same dishes over and over. I'm sick of eating them.
Sun family cold tossed tomatoes. 7.8 points. Judge, I am from the Kian family. My dish is smashed cucumbers. My apologies, I mistook your face. Alright, Kian family. Smashed cucumbers, 7.6 points. Zhao family. Boiled cabbage, 7.7 points. Ba family. Boiled eggs, 7.7. No. 7.5. If none of you have any objections, then this year's God of Cookery of Dragon Country is... I object. Announce the results.
Good. I announce. The champion of the God of Cookery competition is...
Wait.
It's you again. There are foreign guests present today. Do not act presumptuously here.
Get lost. I don't talk to other people's dogs.
You...
Liu Bai, do not agree with the competition results. Therefore, I withdraw from the competition.
Liu Bai, don't be impulsive. Although you are not the champion, you can still participate in the capacity of a substitute in the International God of Cookery competition. But if you withdraw now, you will never have another chance.
She is right. The Sun family has clearly colluded. With the Eastern Ocean, your withdrawal is exactly what they want. Listen to an old man's advice. Preserve your useful self, and quietly await the dawn.
No need to persuade me. Of my entire body, my bones are the hardest. Unlike some people who serve as someone else's lackey and have developed a sense of superiority from it.
So rude. There are foreign guests present. Stop being sarcastic there. If you affect the image of Dragon Country in the eyes of other foreign guests, can you bear the responsibility?
Image and status are earned through effort. Not begged for, not like you. By serving as a lackey.
You...
The dignified culinary world of Dragon Country actually allows a mere that foreigner trying to manipulate things. A bunch of cowards. It seems my mapo tofu is destined to have
The
no
film was
appreciative audience.
translated
This is
and
Dragon Country.
narrated by M Media.
The entirety of the cowards. Damn it, I also withdraw from the competition. The champions of these past few sessions are all scions of powerful families. There is simply no share for us ordinary common folk. I should have realized this long ago. That's right, I have long been dissatisfied with those under the table operations. The culinary world of Dragon Country is being destroyed like this. I also withdraw from the competition.
And me too.
And me too. And me too.
Judge Zhao Lang, my colleagues and I all feel that the judgment is unfair. We have decided to announce our withdrawal from the competition.
Your decision has nothing to do with me. you quickly get out of here.
No, it has something to do with you. According to the rules of the competition, you have been impeached.
What?
If half of the participating teams, along with the judges from Dragon Country, collectively object to the ruling of a foreign judge, then the impeachment clause will be activated. The impeached foreign judge must accept a culinary battle. The losing party will be expelled from the culinary world. I wonder if you are prepared to be expelled.
Dragon Country people. So cunning, so sly. I, the god of cookery of the Eastern Ocean, accept your challenge. Send out your challenger. He will definitely be utterly defeated.
This is your plan? Are you that confident? He is a famous god of cookery abroad. He's not like the weaklings domestically.
It seems xenophobia is the nature of your kind. So what if he's a god of cookery? I, your master, specialize in defeating gods of cookery.
Please shake hands amicably before cooking.
Lowly Dragon Country people are not worthy of my hand.
What a coincidence. I also don't like shaking hands with incompetent people.
Yeah, my status is that of a foreign guest. You must show respect. Otherwise, you will surely die.
So much nonsense. That foreign worshipping president. Hurry up and announce the rules.
The challenged party chooses the culinary battle item. The dish made by the challenger must pass the approval of the challenged party to count as a win.
I choose sashimi. If you want to achieve my recognition in sashimi, it is absolutely impossible.
Coincidentally, sashimi. I know a little bit about that too.
Stop being pretentious here. A little bit? You don't think, do you, that sashimi is just cutting fish with a knife and eating it raw?
Isn't that what it is?
You embarrassing bumpkin. I advise you to surrender now. Perhaps Sergio Lang might still show mercy and spare your life.
What a truly loyal old president. Jumping out to protect your master at every opportunity. Soon, I won't even have the heart to go hard on this bastard. Otherwise, if you to lose your master later, how sad that would be.
Bastard, ignorant Dragon Country people, sashimi is the national essence of my Eastern Ocean. It has great depth. You are destined to be utterly defeated. The competition. Hurry up and start.
The Eastern Ocean is surrounded by the sea, living alongside fish. This bastard's fish skills indeed have some level of proficiency.
Sashimi most tests the handling of ingredients. Lubai started out selling street food. How could he have handled high-end sea fish? This is going to be close.
Great. Forgot about you guys. No points to downgrade. Amazing.
The match starts with the highest difficulty players. So please, Dragon Country team players, prepare quickly. The match is about to begin.
Dragon Country people, don't struggle. Give up. What? Impossible. You bastard, you are interfering with the competition. This is a violation of the rules. Referee, where is the referee? In this competition, there is no referee involved. He is as good as dead. Xiaolong did not enter the opponent's cooking station. It does not count as a violation. Furthermore, as a chef, regardless of the circumstances, one must remain focused. He seems unqualified yet.
A flawless masterpiece. The god of cookery of Dragon Country in front of everyone created a miracle. What astonishing use of kitchen equipment.
Wife, quickly come see God's masterpiece.
This is absolutely the most perfect artwork I've ever seen in my life. So delicious food can also be viewed?
God.
The Dragon Country team actually drew the S-rank draw, the highest difficulty. The task is to use one ingredient to create a dish containing 10 flavors.
What kind of joke is this? This S-rank difficulty task. Was it never intended for anyone to complete?
In a rank draw. S-rank draw. What terrible luck is the Dragon Country experiencing? Are they going to be eliminated today?
That's what you get for being arrogant yesterday, speaking as if the title of World God of Cookery had already fallen into your hands. Try to compete now.
It is regrettable. The Dragon Country team drew the worst possible lot. Let us welcome the next contestant.
Wait. Why don't you ask me if I choose to downgrade?
You want to lower the difficulty. Food points. Do you have it?
I don't have any. But you have them. The competition rules do not state that food points cannot be transferred, right?
That is indeed not regulated. However, transferring points requires at least obtaining the other party's consent first.
I do not agree. You are utterly finished.
Your disagreement is useless. Someone will make you agree.
Idiot, Zhaolong, your points must be transferred to the esteemed Mr. Liu, otherwise, you will be expelled from the clan. What? Idiot. Your tone is very arrogant. Idiot. I am Zi Zhaoshu. Zhaolong, you are rebelling. Clan Elder? I apologize, Clan Elder. Mr. Liu is a distinguished guest of the Eastern Ocean. You must be respectful. Otherwise, this family technique will mess you up real bad. Yes.
If the Eastern Ocean God of Cookery is unwilling, I wonder what the other participating teams think about this.
We, France, are willing to transfer all our food points to the Dragon Country God of Cookery. I, the African region God of Cookery, am also willing to transfer all my food points to the Dragon Country God of Cookery. And me, a Sand Country, is also willing. What is going on? Yesterday, everyone was united against Dragon Country. Why are they collectively surrendering today?
I'm not surprised by France surrendering. But what about the other countries?
What magic did you use?
Guess. You fool. I don't have magic. I have a cheat. You targeted me. So I'll overturn your setup. Let's see how you play now. I will customize a secret food recipe based on your ingredients.
Okay.
Dragon Country is number 1. Okay.
Okay.
Friends from a Sand Country. Dragon Country welcomes you.
Dragon Country's food is amazing. Will be yours. Even if you obtain all the participating teams' food points, so what? The outcome is still undecided.
My goal has always been the World God of Cookery. Therefore,
I forfeit. I forfeit. I forfeit. What? Making other teams withdraw. Preparing to display your dominance.
it seems you remember now. Rule triggered. A deathmatch. To decide the winner.
I apologize, Mr. Andre. I have already investigated and confirmed that man used the customized food secret recipe to trade with others. Our Eastern Ocean's customized dish is seafood sashimi. Therefore, no, I should be apologizing to you. No. You discovered his threat early on. But I failed to pay attention, allowing him to grow to this extent.
A very clever method. Using rich chicken broth, paired with strong flavored seasonings, repeatedly soaking the ingredients, attempting to completely mask it. Too bad. A faint, almost imperceptible scent of French fries that exposed your weakness. On your plate is a French fry.
Not bad. Your sense of smell is very sharp. Let's call this round a draw.
No. You are wrong. You lost.
No, I don't believe it. How could someone mask the smell of egg with the smell of meat? Even I, as the world god of cookery, cannot do that. No. No.
Why must it
be like
this?
It seems the result is already obvious.
Audience members, a new world god of cookery has been born. He is from Dragon Country. Lu Bai. God of cookery. God of cookery.
God of cookery. God of cookery. Congratulations, host, on completing the mission. Liu Bingbing is undergoing treatment.
How is that possible? This street stall. How could it win? It's over. Completely over. Damn, Andre. All the assets of my son family were staked on you. You.
Grandpa. 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 Grandpa.
Liu Bai. Juan. The Sun family is finished.
Grandpa. Liu Bai. I want you dead.
Mr. Andre. What is wrong with you? I am the god of cookery. What I cannot do, you cannot do either. Has Mr. Andre truly gone mad? Mr. Andre. Money. Money. I have money. I have money. Quickly, give it to me. Quickly give it to me. Money, give all the money to me. Give me money. Give me money. I want to fly.
Lu Bai. Sun Meng forced me. That's why I was with him. Actually, the one I have always loved is you. As long as you are willing to take me back, I swear, I will do anything you ask.
Truly, you can do anything.
Really, look at me. What I'm wearing today is your favorite outfit. Inside. As long as you are willing to take me back, I will let you see tonight.